Ha ha ha. Today is February 5th on Sunday. Now speaking Gemonopedy 55. This is a diary and a short story reading. And at first I do a diary with the checklist. Checklist number 1. Question number 1. Did you push up and squat 5 times? Yes, I did. Okay. Number 2. Did you take pills? Did you take pills? Yes, I took pills. Question number 3. How was your day today? Today I slept at 4 a.m. Until then I watched ALGS Apex League Global Apex League Global. I don't know. That's just ALGS, some Apex competition. And I woke up 10 o'clock. And 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. I started to talk with some English speaker about. We talked about my English, the way to practice English. We talked, and he teach me how to improve my English skill. The way is the thinking in English. So using in my brain, so use English in my brain now to speak English. His situation is he learned Japanese and he now becoming like he speaks English. In his mind, language is English, and when he speaks Japanese, in his mind speaking, the boys speak Japanese, and he was at his dream. He cannot understand what language he uses, but he tells something in the dream. So so my purpose to English practice is to communicate someone who speaks English, and globally English is the important language to communicate or in business in other situation. So I just want to become some English speaker, but I had and I made a purpose. My purpose is to play game more fun. I want to do more. I want to fun more to play game with some people who play the same game, and I want to communicate with no worries. Do not worry about language. I want to play with them. So that's my purpose. And now I'm speaking English and in my brain using Japanese, but I notice some what happening in my mind when I listening English. I in my mind speaking English. Yeah, in like my brain speaking English, and I can imagine from English words. So when I speak, a little bit difficult to imagine. Yeah, but I have to get used to this, and if I get used to do that, I can progress the next step. I believe like that, and that happens in the AM, and we finished talking. After that, I ate lunch, udon I ate, and after that I took nap, and 3 o'clock I started to play Warhammer, and in the morning I watched some player play Warhammer. He is so good, he has so good skill, and I have to imitate his play, I thought when I watched. So I tried, and I played 18 o'clock. Until 18 o'clock I played, and 6 p.m. I ate my dinner. My today's dinner is maguro, tuna, the raw fish, tuna I ate, maguro don I ate, and after that I felt so sleepy, but I woke up and I take a bath, and after that I started 9 p.m. I started to watch ARGS, the final round I watched, and now it's in progress now. In present, the game is still hold, but I have to record this. So yeah, to watch ALGS, I joined a voice chat to like watch party. Yeah, I watched with some members ALGS, and I have to get out because I must record this, but maybe 1 hour I watched with them, and really excited, really fun to watch with using English and speak Japanese. We used both language and watched the ARGS, and we talk about some pro players. Yeah, and surprised or moved mind, like something happened in that voice chat. It was so really fun, and now I'm taking this video like that. Today is like that. And number 3, how was your stay? No, question number 4, How was your stress level? Stress 0. And number 5, what will you do tomorrow? Tomorrow is a day off, and after the day after tomorrow, I have to go work for 4 days. So I will prepare to work, and I have to listening English. What? No matter what, no matter how, I have to listening and imitate and keep in touch the English. Keep in touch English. Yes, but I don't know what I do, but the English, I do some English practice tomorrow. Okay, so today I will read a short sentence, the introduction about about a book. The book is recommended by a person who met at 10 a.m. Yeah, who recommended me, and I bought the book. So let's check. The book name is The Book. Yes, The Book of Human Emotions. An encyclopedia of feeling from anger to wanderlust. Wanderlust. I read the one page, the first page. And I want to use a memo. Okay, so let's read. Look up at the crowds. Are they gray and solemn in a windless sky? Solemn. What is that word? Solemn. Solemn. Formal and dignified. Solemn in a wild, windless sky, or wisps floating carelessly on breeze. Is the horizon drenched in a hot red sunset, angry with desire? To the painter John Constable, the sky was full of emotion. He called it in a letter written in 1821. The keynote and chief organ of sentiment in painting. It is for this reason that he dedicated much of his time to collecting and classify the clouds. Walking out from his house in Hampstead, at that time a village near London, with a bundle of papers and a pocket full of brushes, he would sit for hours on the Hill's lapidary, painting the changing shapes above him, the wind rustling his papers, raindrops pooling the cards. Once home, he arranged his sketches according to the latest meteorological classifications. Meteorological classifications. Nothing the date, time, and the weather conditions. I do not check, but I read and I watch the YouTube subtitles and check and check the words shows correctly or not. So today's diary is finished. See you tomorrow.